Yeah, it's that side they ain't ready for. We build dogs, not fairy tales. Shogun standing tall, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we build different. Built different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Work show loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Talk big online, but your collar still loose. No scars on your boots, boy, who you fooling? Papers look funny, dog acting moody. We raise real hounds, y'all posting for the movies. Gig hill grind, elevated song rockin'. PBK hustle non-stop, bulldogging. Catch guard on deck, big dogs, no jogging. Schoolboy teaching while y'all just blogging. Facts. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we build different. Shogun, build different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Work show loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Dickie Foster in the trenches, never late. Never. Pyrex got that flame, pure weight. Straight cook. MKM bottom solid steel, no flake. Quick C, no gimmicks, real plates. Mike Dan stay pushing that game. When Moon hit the yard, it's no lane. In good, stay hunting real frame. Show enough certified, no shame. Vernon Star light it up, pure flame. Hemi James torque heavy in the lane. Fake ones stay out the frame. Stay out the frame. Fake ones stay out the frame. Stay out. Work been speaking, name been breathing. Fake love leave quick, real ones keep building. Morning talk running laps while you sleeping. Loyalty crown, Shogun still leading. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouth, boy, we build different. You bark loud, but your yard look missing. Cloud chase broke, we built different. Built different. Our fam name ring while yours just whispering. Loud, y'all just post fiction. This for the real ones, we built different. Real certified. Only the real gon' recognize the real. Only the workers gon' respect the work. Shogun, I am in it. No frauds, no flakes. Either you built or you broke, choose up. Choose up.
Yeah. Hey, it's Monday. And it's the 30th. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's happening, mister? How you doing?
Top of the morning, big dog.
Yeah, buddy.
What's good, big dog? What's good to everybody in the chat? Everybody around the way.
Yeah, man. It's that day, man.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Man. So today we gonna talk about if not me, then who? Yeah, man. And let's just go to the comments, man. See who in the Dickie Foster, man. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, sir. Genetics, man. Genetics rocking. Hey. Wifey in the building, man. She upset she couldn't She couldn't be here for the show. Work schedule changed, man. It is what it is, man. But she rocking and shocking. Havoc, what's going on, bro?
All right, big ass.
Hard and finish. Yeah. Casino. You know, everybody checking in, man. Hey. Who else in here, man? LKM. Yeah. Mr. Dre. What to do, mister?
Top of the morning, man. What's good, big dog?
Hey, you want to go through the morning details of the Digital Dog Show?
For sure, man. Let's get to it. All right, y'all. The Digital Dog Show is a monthly show we do, y'all. And you can enter from the first to the last day of that particular month. And then the show airs the following weekend. In the case of June, today is the last day to enter into the Digital Dog Show for the month of June. With that being said, allow me the opportunity to post a link to the Digital Dog Show into the chat today. This next hyperlink that you see from WhatsApp is going to be a link to get into the Digital Dog Show if you choose to enter. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that in there for y'all. You know what I mean? Invite y'all to this group. It is a group on WhatsApp. Your videos have to be no more than 2 minutes long. And they should be showcasing the dog's teeth, its gait, or how it moves around. You kind of want to get a side view and a frontal view of that dog. And if you have any action video or any action photos of that dog, go ahead and throw that in there, man, and give yourself the best opportunity to win. The voting is done live, and the voting is done by you, the people. So make sure this Saturday, if your dog is in there, you come through, you know what I'm saying, and represent your dog. At a minimum, represent your dog for yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to win when you ain't there. You know what I mean? We give you all the breakdown on that now. The link is in the chat. You know what I mean? If you want to compete, you can. If you don't want to compete, that's fine too. You know, I'm not gonna beg you to compete, but I'm gonna make sure that you can't say that you don't know how to compete. Yep. And then we also have a thing called a Dog of the Week. Dog of the Week is every week on Friday. We release the Dog of the Week. However, from the time that Dog of the Week releases up until the following Thursday at 9 p.m., starting in July at 9 p.m. my time, West Coast time. That's 12 o'clock on Thursday, East Coast time. I'll accept the photos, right? Then I put them together, and every Friday we vote on best dog of the week. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know, very, very simple process. Dog of the week is a photo contest only. All you need is a still picture of your dog, and you know what I'm saying, and making sure that your dog is put it in the best light. Everything we do is for the legal edification of these dogs. We're not here to do anything illegal, nor do we support any illegal activities or nefarious acts.
Hey, NWA.
I got to give a special shout out to NWA Carne Corso, man. Thank you for the opportunity to come on and talk with legends, man. People who I've been looking up to for over 15 years, man. It was a great chance to be on your panel Friday night, man. And I ended up having my pup, or she ended up having her puppies during the live. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here, she barking and stuff, and she having puppies, man. You know, so salute to NWA Carne Corso, bro.
Yeah, man. Let me go back into the chat. John Denbury, man, what's going down?
Salute,
King T. King T in the building, man.
Salute.
Hey,
Cliff. Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in there. Yeah.
Eddie, what's going down, man?
Yeah, Eddie.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, man. So I'm gonna jump into this nutrition fact of the day, man. And question is, should you change your dog's diet seasonally? And the answer is yes. Just like humans, dogs may benefit from nutritional adjustments based on activity level, climate, and seasonal allergies. In hotter months, lighter meals and hydration-rich foods like raw veggies or bone broth can help. Yeah, and with that being said, man, like what do you do from season to season, Dre?
All right, so for me, wintertime, I use heavier meats, heavier fats. So, example, my basis for kibble would be something that is red meat based: bison, lamb, beef for my kibble, right? It's sardines year round. It doesn't change. That's my omega-3. Consistent source about every other day or every 3 days, consistently. I'll go from rice-based things to a little bit heavier carbohydrates. Sometimes I incorporate a little bit of wheat or grain, not from the dog food itself, but into the side things. Other things I put in there that have carbohydrates in them. Sometimes it'd be like something like oats. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful with those. Don't get any processed oats, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It should be raw. I'm very, very little. Sometimes even cornflakes. I use cornflakes as a binder. That's what I use in my satin balls as well. Unsugared, unflavored cornflakes, and up the ante a little bit on the carbohydrates.
Yeah, speaking of those satin balls, you got those in the making now, huh?
No, I'll be making them this week, but
okay.
I won't start giving them to her until she's about a week. So they're here about a week. Right now I'm regulating her on just kibble, so I can see what it does for her. She's on a puppy formulated kibble right now, and once they're about a week old, you know what I'm saying, around the time their eyes open up, I'll start adding more stuff to there, man. But right now, I don't want to mess up nothing dietarily with their supplement wise, other than new stock, not new stock, Dine. Yeah. I don't want to be the problem. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how they do it on just the kibble and then work my way up.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be for that I'll be adding basically a milk replacer to help her out, cottage cheese for healthy fats to get her weight back up on her, and then the satin balls.
Yeah.
One per day for every 10 pound of body weight. 2-3 times on a day. Get her back to a decent weight.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Okay. I got you, Lone Wolf. Got you locked in. Yes, sir. Hey. Bushido code of the day is duty. Geary. One must serve with loyalty and fulfill responsibility without complaint. Teaching and training old yellow dogs is not just a skill, it's a service to the legacy. Duty. Geary. One must serve with loyalty and fulfill responsibility without complaint. Teaching and training old yellow dogs is not just a skill, it's a service to a legacy. Yeah, and with that being said, man, everybody has a program. Well, not everybody, but breeders or people have intent on what they want to do with the dog, or a vision of the direction they want to go. Even though you might let the dog tell you which direction to go. Looking into what you're getting in, and what the direction the breeder is going, man, that can help you. At the end of the day, it really can. Dre, what's going on, bro? Pups got you. And Pups got you, huh?
Nah, she in here barking, acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to let her out.
Yeah.
I let her out to eat this morning and everything, man. But like I mess around, look over to made eye contact. She ain't like that too much,
Yeah.
Yeah, let me let her out again, man. And man, you know what I'm saying? I want her to come here and feed them puppies, though, man. Give me just a second. Go ahead and cook, bro, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, man. NW, hard finish say NWA sneak in and place in this quarterly show contest, man. Come on, bring them Kane Corsos out. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, who else we got in the building, man? Hey. Yeah, but we got some good dogs in this week, man. And speaking of, I need to get to that dog of the month, man. That here we go with this notorious Hanzo, man. There you go. Notorious. Hey, the notorious Hanzo, man, got Dre shaking in his Crocs right now, man. Dre shaking in his Crocs, man. Yeah.
Say what, boy? What you say?
I said that notorious Tory Hanzo got you shaking in your Crocs right now.
Then he want to post a video climbing up a wall. Boy, I climb a wall too. What you trying to say? Yeah, man.
Yeah, did we get that dog of the week picture of yet?
Yeah, bro. Say what?
Okay.
Did you show it yet?
Nah, no sir.
All right, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. I got it. Here we go.
Right at the top.
Yo, yeah. Who dog is that, man? Is that Cino Press dog, man? Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Salute.
sir.
Yeah, nice bone structure on that dog, man.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And Big A, I forgot to mention, but hard finish. Thank you, brother. This week right here, man, get y'all list in today, man, for shows y'all think should be in the top dog shows on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? And this Saturday we'll be voting on that as well. You know what I'm saying? We vote on that as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crowdsourcing. So if y'all don't like the list at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because you want to participate. You can't not participate and then get mad about the list. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't do it. And if you do it this time, ain't no man, we didn't know about that. What's that little girl say? Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I do my 10 push-ups for that one, but it was worth it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Say what you want, man. Say what you want.
So let's jump into that topic of the day, man. If not me, then who, Dre?
Oh yeah, if not us, then who? if not now, then when? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who gonna push your yard forward? Who gonna push your community forward? And who gonna push the breed forward? If not you, then who? You know, let me give a special shout out to Ty 602. Ty didn't see you last week, but them puppies is here, Ty. They here. You know what I'm saying? When their eyes open up, I'll be doing the photos when their eyes. I got photos up now, but like actual like photos when their eyes open up, I'm letting y'all see them. Those y'all who was on the list, Ty, you on the list. You know what I'm saying? They be ready. They be ready to leave home August 16th. That's 8 weeks and 2 days. That gives me a chance to give them a second round of shots, and then to look at them, make sure they don't have any adverse reactions to the shots. So I get on the road with them. You know. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Brother DeJuan Fields in the building as well. Salute, big dog.
Salute. Yeah, man. So, okay, 1:30. That's about 2 hours away, huh? Give or take.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right. So yeah, Melee got a meal, Big A got a meal, and Ty got a meal. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we had plenty, man, because there was six reserved. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping one, and then I'm gonna let one or two go to the public. One. But I think that one might already be spoken for too. I got a brother that reached out to me yesterday. He said he wanted one, so it might be gone. It might be gone, y'all. Might be gone. But I got two of them. Man. I'm surprised, man. I got two of them that look like they granddam Bacardi, and I'm really excited about that. You know what I'm saying? So those of y'all that are Bacardi fans out there, one of the female that's available gonna probably look like that, more than like the females, you know. But there's two of them like that. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. Man, Ty with a 50 piece on that super chat, man. Salute, big dog. Appreciate you, bro.
Salute. Tip. Hey, maker.
Hey, yeah, there go Lil J. Lil J on the track.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, Lil J, man. Holler at me after the show, man. You know what I'm saying? But all love, brother. All love. I was just talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about you.
Man. Lil J, what's happening? Man. Yeah, man. So if not you, then who, man? So as far as you can't necessarily speak about other people's programs and yards and as far as the direction they going, but let's talk about the whole yellow then, man.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah. So if not you, then who? What are you doing? What's the purpose behind this?
So I gotta say that I've had a resurgence in the last couple days, man. And it's honestly just because of the puppies, man. It forced me to do some things, man. For those who don't know, I had lost my last litter, so I'm very, very sensitive about this litter of puppies. I'm gonna be very, very tired with this litter of puppies because I'm more engaged with them than ever. And during this process, I normally keep both my dogs in the doghouse, and I normally keep them like how police keep their dogs. They out with me when I'm home, but I don't normally break them out of the mold. But with Big A, it's just some things I've been learning, man, and working on and honing my craft. And honestly, the resurgence came back into the training and making these dogs an all-around dog. And one of the things I realized was, man, having an all-around dog is going to be easier for my maintenance, for me. You know what I'm saying? To have them kept and raised in a way that is commensurate with allowing them to communicate as a pack. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be running together all the time, nothing like that. What I'm saying is, okay, if I can have Saki out in my living room and say stay, and leave him in the living room, go outside, feed him water, Kazi or wherever, you know what I'm saying? It makes it a lot easier than having to lock one up to go do the other thing. Yes, I'm being smart about it. Like, I'm not going to have two American Pit Bull Terriers running in the backyard very, very consistently together. But the direction I'm going in is having their obedience at such a high level that I can show it to y'all. And I will show it to y'all. Big A, I got some ideas I ain't even told you about yet, man. But you've inspired me. And the only way I can give y'all proof of concept is to show y'all what I'm talking about and give you that vision. Give you that vision, man. And that's what we're going to do. So, like we said, we want dogs that are easy to train, easy to condition, easy to operate with, and are very, very conformationally sound and consistently the old yellow colors, right? We built. I can't do that. Nobody else can do that but me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if you get them, you can work them however you work them. You know what I'm saying? But I have to develop what I want and put it out there to the world. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing. Oh, Casino, I got it, bro. Casino, I got it. It's I'm gonna get there in just a second. It'd be just a little bit of upload. Be just take a little second for me. But yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it pinged. It pinged. Yeah. You say, they not easy. That's what I love, huh? Okay. You say, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm so accustomed to them, That's damn near all I know. Yeah. Yes, sir. You get in what you put in, mister. Yeah. So making that transition and having that extra light, man. I remember one time, man, I was going through the process, taking notes and doing some things, and you had told me, hey man, at some point in time you may burn out or whatever the case may be, but get in as much as you can get in while you have that fire burning, because sometimes you have a dull moment with the dogs where you get kind of burnt out, but then some things that spark something and you get back active. That's part of the purpose of the digital dog show. That's part of the purpose of Dog in a Week, man. Some people are sitting around and they got their dogs and they really not active as far as going to shows and stuff. And then you get out here and start competing. You got to get off that bum. You know what I'm saying? You got to get off your bum. You know what I'm saying? And get out there, man. So these things are things that we doing to try to promote the community and everything that around it, man. But that, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I was watching the thing last night. It was talking about five ways that you know that you are that you special, right? Dickie Foster, shout out to bro. 5 ways you know you're special, and one of them said you irritate their demons, and the demon of sloth, the demon of procrastination, the demon of indifference, the demon of apathy. That spirit can't operate around me for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they try to. You know what I'm saying? They try to, and it's like, man, like it ain't about how much work you do. It's about being consistent with the work you do. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the gym for 30 minutes a day, then you go to the gym for 30 minutes a day as consistent as you need to until you see a change in yourself. It don't matter what Dre sees, no matter what Big A see, no matter what the rest of the people see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you how to run your race. What I'm telling you is that race that you're running going in the right direction. What's that thing you say, Big A? You can go a long way, but you can go the wrong way.
Yeah, that's your boy. That's your boy J. Cole, man. I got that out there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to J. Cole. You came a long way, but you done went the wrong way.
Yeah, man. And it's one of the things where I came a long way with understanding training. I talk about medication and management. I don't understand medication management as much as I need to. And this is a problem. I didn't realize it was a problem until it became a problem. But before I expand my yard to a 3-dog yard, I got to get better. I got to get better. And that's what this is about. If not me, then who? You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's getting one of these puppies is expanding their yard, where they go from no dogs to a dog, whether that's going from 20 dogs to 21 dogs. It is look. It's a legacy, man. It's a legacy. And I'm going to share my journey with you. Look at him in the barbershop. Look at her in the barbershop, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. I was even showing off this weekend some of the things that Big A has taught me. I was showing it off on some shorts on the other channel. I got Saki in the living room. We watching Old Yeller, chilling. That's the life I want to have. Like, I want to be able to get up and go, and the dog bed, just get up and go too. You know what I'm saying? And
kids running around, people walking in and out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because I want to be able to be as active as I want to be with my dog. Like the other day, I got up, right? This is yesterday morning for me. I got up, Saki laying on the floor in the living room, on his dog pillow that's not torn up. And I was just talking about this last week. This is why it's so important. I was just talking about this last week. The reason why he was staring at them dog pillows is because I had him confined to his crate, and he was being used like a police canine, right? So by me doing that with him, I was creating anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Putting him in that crate was creating anxiety. And mind you, when I go to work and stuff, like, he still be creative from time to time, you know what I mean? But he's already proven to me that he can just sit and be around the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this week while I'm off work, in between checking up on the puppies, I'm finding out how long he can hold it, just sit, like, not in the crate, just on a pillow, or either sit with me on the couch. Cause like, I let my dog on the couch, you know what I'm saying? Just doing these things, right? And I feel kind of behind because Big A been doing these things. Saki's littermate brother, his lookalike littermate brother, be doing them things, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like Walter
and Red,
they're all house dogs. You know what I'm saying? They're all house dogs, but they will go to a show and they will kick your butt in the show. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and he be biting on the crate and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now the crate is a corrective action. It's a punishment, not the way anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when I introduce my puppy, that puppy's gonna grow up from day one. You know what I'm saying? With being okay, if I have him in a crate, I did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You peed on the floor, or you know what I mean? Or I bit something I wasn't supposed to bite. You know, to that degree. But yeah, and I have an upstairs downstairs house, so Saki's upstairs with me. You know what I'm saying? The next trick that I be teaching him is if somebody comes up the stairs and don't live in my house, is to, you know, automatically go into growler mode, even when I'm not there. And then downstairs, the dog will be trained that if my wife or I don't answer the door, to go into attack mode. So the kids will not be. If my kids do not let people in my house, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If they got friends come over to visit, I let them in my house. But yeah, man, just little stuff like that. You know what I mean? And what good is a protection? I think Big A, after you said it, what good is a protection dog that ain't protected?
You know what I'm saying? And speaking of, like, one thing that opened my eyes to the potential of you know, the direction and the capability of these dogs was, I always say it because, and I hate the fact that, you know, at that time I wasn't necessarily, my nose wasn't open. I wasn't asking the right questions that, you know, when I should have. But I had a friend who he had one arm. His arm was paralyzed. He had got shot, and he ain't want him to take his arm, so he kept his arm, but it's paralyzed. But he had two dogs, man. His male was a one-time winner. This is years ago. You know, male was a one-time winner. And you know, he had you know, the mother to that dog, those were his two dogs. And I remember going over there, he had carpet on his floor. If you walked in there and you didn't see the dogs, you wouldn't know that he had dogs in the house. And I mean, the dogs never were in the kennel. I asked him a question about that, man, and at the time I was, you know, I had a whole bunch of puppies. I kept toys around and all that stuff, man. I didn't see toys, and I would ask him, I was like, man, hey, what, you don't have any toys? He was like, he looked at me, he said, my dogs don't play with toys. And I mean, it is what it is, but I mean that, you know, everybody has a vision of how they want their setup to be, or the whole nine. And I didn't see any dog beds, but at the same time, he had carpet. His dogs didn't get on the couch. They had free range of the house. I could be around the dogs and they all good, man. It's all good. But then he had a door. His front door was a solid door you couldn't see through, had a peephole, but on each side of the door he had that like clouded glass, or you know, where you can see like shadows, or what you call it. And I would go up this, you know, I've been to his house when he wasn't there, ring the doorbell, and the dogs look like they trying to eat me through the door. One on one side, one on the other. It's just stuff that I had never seen before, as far as how he kept the dogs and the maintenance of the dogs and everything. And one dog was named Brooklyn. The other dog was named Harlem. He was from Brooklyn. He was, you know, and he had dog bowls, you know, and he, you know, he was one who kept them full of kibble. You know, at the time it was Ookanuba, you know, that's when Ookanuba, before all the recalls and all that stuff, man, we were all in the Ookanuba. But one dog bowl had Brooklyn on it. It said Brooklyn on it, and the other dog had Harlem on it. And Brooklyn would eat out of Brooklyn's bowl, and Harlem would eat out of Harlem's bowl. And I'm like, man, like, you know, just, and I'm talking about, these are free range dogs. you know, and Brooklyn was the male, Harlem was the female. Brooklyn towered over Harlem, but and I learned a lesson from that too. She was the mother, and growing up, she did all the correcting. I mean, with fierce correcting. She was and she even though Harlem was the alpha as far as the dogs, she still kind of had function over him, to a certain extent. But it was just stuff that I had never ever seen before. And these dogs were working dogs. I mean, for real working dogs. And he had a child. His son was, I think, about 2 years old, man. And I was over there a little, maybe younger than 2. And his dog was just, I swear, man, his dog was tugging on Brooklyn's nuts, and Brooklyn would just nudging him with his nose, and but these dogs was, they will back you down. They will definitely make you think twice. And when you see things like this, it kind of lets you know, man, these things can be done, for people who think it's against the grain. And I hate the fact that my nose wasn't open enough to really just ask him about it. And I remember one time he was saying, he had a command for him to get into action, and I would ask him to do it. He was like, no. And I'm not thinking, I'm young, because I'm like, man, shit, what are you gonna do? He got one arm, you know what I'm saying? So man, it's just stuff like that, man, that kind of show you a different side of these dogs. And then fast forward and running into Dre, and Dre's vision kind of aligned with the way I was, that and I'm like, yeah, so that's what's up.
Yeah, and this is Brother Dewan Phil's dog right here on the screen. And once again, that's a good healing, a good down in motion. You know what I'm saying? A solid recall, after 10 paces. The dog is not foraging too much, I like this, man. And it's okay. So with the training stuff, man, I really believe in the training stuff. What I was missing was the maintenance. I was missing the maintenance side of it, and because like all this stuff right here, like this stuff right here, I enjoy. But this is not all day with my dog. Like I don't heal every single step of around my house. Healing is done for specific things, typically competition, or let's say like I'm walking down the street and somebody coming though, you know what I mean? And Todd, man, you're somebody now, you know what I'm saying? You part of the fam now, you know what I mean? You part of his legacy. But it's this is where I got a lot of echo from somewhere. But this is where I was making my mistake at. I was thinking training fixes everything, and it don't. Maintenance is everything I was doing was from a training aspect. And what I mean by that is, okay, like if I train him to stay, he should stay until I give him the stay command. But I didn't have any defaults set in, and that's a term I'm stealing from Big A. My dog's defaults were not set. That's why I couldn't have him loose in the house prior to. But I'm telling you right now, I got a pillow, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go live one of these mornings and just like get up at 3:41 and show y'all like from when I wake up and go downstairs, take the bathroom, the whole process live. You know what I'm saying? Like the dog, maybe go live 10 minutes before that, so okay, he didn't just start off with the dog on the pillow. Like no, the dog is knocked out, sleep. You know what I'm saying? On the pillow, I wake him up. He's gonna come out that pillow. He's gonna stretch out his legs. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do that long stretch they do. And then I keep my stairwell blocked out because my babies, they be trying to get to the stairwell. So I moved the little blockade I got for the stairwell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I make him sit at the top of the stairs. You know what I mean? I'll go down the stairs. That way, if he get too much speed behind him, I can catch him. I call him down to me. We get to the bottom of the stairs. You know what I'm saying? I got to put my Crocs on. So, I tell him to come on. I tell him to sit right there and wait. I go to the back door. I open the back door and let him out. I let him pee, potty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If he got to do number 2, he do number 2. I keep a crate by the back door. I call him inside. I put him in the crate. Once he's in the crate, then I open the back door. I don't even close the crate. I open the back door, and I go in there and let Kazi out. I got her on a routine now where as long as I come straight in here and let her out, she don't even growl and act crazy over the puppies. You know what I'm saying? So I let her out, let her go to the bathroom, get some water. You know what I mean? And then I send her back in there, and then I bring Saki out, and you know what I mean, let him get some water and stuff, you know. And then he's back inside now for the remainder of the show because they can't be. She not even letting me come around the puppy side. Like it's just gonna stress her out and have her acting crazy around the puppy side. I'm not even gonna do them like that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was my morning routine for the last 2 mornings, and I'm just locking it in. You know what I mean? Just locking it in. It has no treats involved. There's no treats involved. There is correction with the leash or the e-collar. You know what I'm saying? Right now because I'm setting it, but a lot of times I only had the e-collar, the remote in my hand. It's just there for reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? But I do want that. Like, I'm starting a process. You know what I'm saying? And even once the process is logged in, once or twice a week, you know what I'm saying? I'll still throw it on there just to make sure the dog is honest, keep him honest. You know?
Yeah. And see, one thing that's where we differ at. You know, I'm big on the maintenance. You know, I'm that's where, you know, I capitalize at, and the maintenance and typically the basic obedience kind of go hand in hand. So that's why I shine at. You know, yeah. And that's from, you know, different focuses of the, you know, what you enjoy more. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it's funny you say that, man, because Brother Fields just sent me another video of a dog on the meal with no tug, and I was just talking to Big A about that, like making sure that the bond is real. So I figured out what I got to do with Saki, Big A. I figured out what I got to do with him. You know how like I be jogging with him and stuff, like not on the meal. If I wanted to run with me, I got to run with him. So if I get beside him on that meal, and I run in place, he'll take off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I was like, okay, like, you know, this is Bushi Dre done stepped up. You know what I'm saying? It's not stepped up. You know.
Yep, I gotta change the motor on my treadmill, man. Then I'm back in action.
Yeah, man. And like I said, man, it's all a gradual process, man. Like one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna be one of these internet dog trainers that's got a remedy for everything. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I can fix my dogs, and if I bred it, I probably can fix it too. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I specialize in Williams Old Yeller dogs and nothing else. I'm only a dog trainer for my dogs. You know what I mean? Like that's that. You know, if you want to board and train, I can recommend you some great trainers, and I guarantee they're gonna charge you a lot less than what I would do with whatever you created. You know what I'm saying? Like just being real. I will share tips and tricks if it work with your line of dogs. Fine. You know what I'm saying? Fine. But I like that the dog training world, man. I don't want nothing to do with it because you could train a dog to perfection in your mind, but the person's lifestyle don't align with how you train that dog. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna charge you so much that by the time you realize that you could have just trained a dog yourself, I done made my money and we out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to get you. I'm just telling you. For example, Big A don't let his dog on the couch. I do. So that's already a conflict of interest in training styles right there because his level of discipline and the corrections he has to make, I don't have to make those, right?
Yeah.
So it was funny because, man, the guy that got Saki's brother, man, my captain, he was like, I want to be able to walk my dog around with no leash all the time. I was like, that's stupid. Like, running's illegal. That's stupid. And now I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And now I do the same thing, like, because it's like, bro, like it's just nice, you know, no retractable leash.
Yeah,
like,
man.
It's nice.
So, yeah, it's all, you know, like I say, it's all about how the dog being accustomed to your lifestyle and the way that you live it. So it, you know, as far as the dog being on the couch or the dog having a place, it doesn't matter. It's just accustomed to your living. And I always, you know, and it always starts with one. You can't do multiple. You can't just have multiple spots, like designated spots. You usually start with one, and then, you know, you work your way from there. So wherever, you know, where like it's just accustomed to your lifestyle and the way that you want to live. You know, so I always think about it like this, and it's a luxury. And these are the luxuries of having a dog, being able to have the dog inside, even if it's an inside and outside dog. For me, and this is why I keep my numbers limited to 3 at max. For me, if I had a chain set up and the whole 9, naturally, I'm not going to spend as much time with the dog as I would if it were a house dog. So that's the reason why I'm very particular on the dogs that I would keep. If I can't, if the dog doesn't, we're not clicking from the beginning, it's something that I don't want to take on, because I have to, in my life, in the way that I move around, the dog has to be an asset, not a liability. So that's where it comes into spending time, and you putting it's an investment in the process, and you got to be keen on consistency, and because if you want a dog or your dogs to really be like part of your a pack per se, or whatever this case may be, the only way it's going to work is if they damn near sleep with you, if they damn near move with you everywhere you go, a lot of that stuff. And then even less if you one of those people that, like I had a homeboy that had got a dog, and he wanted the dog to stay in the front of the house by the door, protecting the door. So we made that spot his place, and that's where the dog would stay. And the dog naturally would stay there. It would be nobody out there. The dog would be comfortable with everything, chilling by the door. And that was custom to his lifestyle, in the way he wanted to go. You might have a lifestyle where you got plenty of kids running around and you want the dog to be family oriented, even though the dog is a bulldog. It can happen. It's just, how do you want the dog, custom to your lifestyle? And then you got to go through the process of adding it there, and a lot of people give up, or a lot, some people just, don't want to apply that effort or think it can't be done. It can be. And I'm not saying this happens with every single dog or everything like that, but you got to think about it from a standpoint like this. You want to do it with dogs that you click with. You know what I'm saying? That that is fun to do with, because I feel like I can do it with any dog that you put in my hands, but it's levels to the effort that you would have to do with each dog, and some dogs ain't worth the effort to me.
I would say they all worth the effort, man. I'm not giving my time to a dog that's that difficult. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because
that's just like people, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's people you can rock with them all day, and even they got flaws just like everybody else. But I can deal with their flaws, but I can't deal with their flaws. You know what I mean? Same thing with dogs, man. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. It's and I ain't about to argue with nobody about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna tell you you should be doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you got an opinion about it, and you're not willing to back that opinion, that's cool too. Sometimes you want to just get yours out there. But I see a lot of things that look parroted or echoed because you're not giving your thought process on it. A lot of times, once you give your opinion, I want to know the why. Like, okay, well, I don't like black dogs. Why don't you like black dogs? Because a lot of times when you ask that question, the why, people shut up, they get quiet because they don't even know why. Somebody told them once upon a time they shouldn't do it, and you know what I'm saying. And that's how a lot of problems in the world get started, not just with dogs, but in general. You let somebody tell you something and you took it at face value and you don't even have a reason why you do what you do. You just do it.
Yeah.
You just do it.
Yeah.
I was told as a kid, you know what I'm saying, don't play with guns, they hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know how to operate firearms, I'm like, what? Like,
Mama used to say, don't play with a gun.
And I don't play with guns. I don't play with guns, but being able to own and operate a firearm is something that's important to me now. You know what I mean? It's You know, there's some things I ain't got to try. You know, I don't have to eat doo-doo on a sandwich. Realize I don't like a doo-doo sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just common. That's common decency, common sense, right? But I'm talking about like as far as like, you know, in this dog where the man pit bull shouldn't be doing this. Okay, yours shouldn't. With that personality, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, they shouldn't be doing illegal things, but people still do it. You know? But it is what it is, man. Pick your poison, man. And if not you, then who? If not now, then when? You know.
Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, man. I mean, it ain't no knock to however you keep your dog is geared towards your lifestyle. It is, you know, it ain't no knock to nothing, man. But having a dog, whether it's an inside or outside dog or both, man, that bond, man, it just, whatever you got going on with the dog, it just increases by having that dog around you more than less, you know. Just does, man. So you know, going out, watering the dog, you know, giving the dog water, keeping the dog clean, and change sit up, whatever, you spending time around the dog, but you know, getting out there and you know, putting in that extra effort, man, you'd be surprised to, you know, the results you get, you know, with what you have.
Yeah, man. And I do want to say this too, man. Quick said something real serious. He said he learned that being young in this game and asking questions. I'm telling you, bro, you could be one question away from actually having the life you want with your dog or the lifestyle you want with your dog. What I mean by that is this. My mentor bred Red Boy Jocko dogs, and toward the end of our like stint of like me only listening to him, he added Bolio to it. And when he added Bolio to it, I felt disrespected personally.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you've been Red Boy Jocko, and you gonna add some Bolio to it? For what? We Red Boy Jocko down over here. I was mad, bro. I was genuinely pissed. He drove all the way to Florida to get a dog named Hans from Florida, right? And he came back, he was so happy, he was proud, man. I was like, bro, you told me you don't mess with these Frisco dogs, don't mess with these Homer dogs up here in North Carolina, and you went to Florida to get a Bolio dog? Man. So then when I finally get my first Chime Frisco dog across with Maverick, it set the standard for what an old yeller dog should be. Yeah. It literally everything he told me not to do, when I did it, it worked out for me because I saw it differently than he did. His vision was old school bulldogging, and my vision was, okay, I want a dog to do all that cool stuff, but still look like American Pit Bull Terrier when I needed to. You know what I'm saying? It's the V8, but I'm driving at the speed limit. That's it. I got a V8 that I drive the speed limit in city limits. You know what I'm saying? It's a 25 in front of my daughter's school. I drive at 25 in front of my daughter's school. But every now and then,
stop signs.
And every now and then, that Mustang or that Camaro pull up next to me, and I'm
light.
Yeah, we turn that mother lover down. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got that power whenever I need it. That's it. That's my logic on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's right. Sino say never be scared to ask questions. All right, finish saying knowledge doesn't have an A. That's fact. But also, man, experiences are not limited to one person. We could all try the same thing and get, every one of us get different results.
Yeah, man.
He said he got a 2 light turtle. We gonna see, Ty, because you right down the road. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see.
Yeah.
MKM say the same ones they hate want to design your house. That's fact.
Yeah.
And they want to design your 2-story house, and they live in a 1-bedroom loft apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you might be a master architect, but it doesn't show in your day-to-day life. Doesn't show that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, Ty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, he talking about lining them up. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with y'all boys out here. AZ, man, them boys be down here on Speedway on Friday nights, man. Yeah. And I can't stand how they race. They don't just line them up and race. They be trying to swerve through traffic and stuff, man. I'm like, come on, bro.
Nah, man.
Miss me with that, man. I got a family to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, them boys be, and it's like they get extra points for swerving over in front of you as close as they can. They don't want to just blow past you and get over. They want to merge. They want to merge as they pass you.
Track for that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But Big A, it's we're approaching that timeline.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah, the one that's strict. Yeah, they're strict. This is why we trying to multitask in the lives.
Yeah.
Strict. Yeah. Yeah, man. My bad. Yeah.
I thought you said it was another video coming in.
I wasn't sure if you want. I wasn't sure I was supposed to share that one or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Got you.
I seen that T'Challa dog at Houston Top Dogs.
Yeah. Man.
One love, man. One love, brother.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Yeah. Nah, man. But any kind of way that you really, whatever kind of vision on how you want to house these dogs, or keep these dogs, man. Just really enforcing it, man, and gearing it towards your life to make your life, everything flow smoothly, man. Some things people look at it as work, and other things I look at it like integrated into my lifestyle. It's just a part of it. And I want
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I want to make it as easy flowing as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's with us, man. It's with us. I genuinely wanted to have like you said, the peace and tranquility. It's a martial art. Everything's a martial art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm happy about it, man. I'm excited and happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, brothers and sisters, I'm getting notifications saying that my WhatsApp data is about full. So y'all go ahead, man. After I get the videos from Digital Dog Show Dog of the Week, I'll be going through the chat and cleaning up the chat to make it room. You know what I'm saying?
Let's salute to y'all boys active.
Yeah, that thing. Every time I get a message now saying your storage is almost full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that on your phone? No.
Yeah, on my phone.
Mm-hmm. We had that conversation. You gotta go. You know what it is, man. Get up out that, man. Stop with that iOS, man. Get out of that. Yep. Come on over to the dark side.
Chill.
And on to the next thing. So we were getting ready to do our exit. Android for life. Yeah, man. Quick, what's up? Pitwise, man. Hey, Pitwise, you over there shaking in them boots, huh?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Air Force versus Marines, you know what I mean? Harrier versus F-35 versus F-35. You know what I'm saying? Who got the F-35? Yeah, y'all's can hover, but ours is nasty.
Yeah. Straight pulling up, talking about we fly high. No lie. Yeah. Yeah, man. But hey, y'all ain't a member, man. What y'all doing, man? Yeah, I know it. Them Tim falling off, boy. Hey, man, that boy. Hey, Hey, that boy Pit Wise shaking in his boots right now. All his nails is bit down low. Yeah, man. But if you ain't a member, man, what you doing, man? It only take $1, man. $1, man. Starting, and it only does nothing but help us build this channel, the Digital Dog Show. And speaking of that, man, we got the Digital Dog Show coming up, man. It's this weekend on Saturday. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have 3 free t-shirt giveaways, one going to an existing member, one going to a new member of the month, and one going to a viewer that's there in the chat at the present time, man. Y'all got to be there for that. Not only that, we're going to have Dog of the Month. Voted for Dog of the Month. That's we're gonna take all the winners of Dog of the Week for the month of June, and you're gonna vote for Dog of the Month. Dog of the Month gets a t-shirt also. And on the Digital Dog
Show, you
said
you talking about Saturday?
It's the 4th of July weekend.
Friday. Okay, yeah.
Friday. Yeah.
But also flip that on Saturday, Dog of the Quarter from the last 3 dogs of the month.
Okay, you heard it. I've been corrected. There you have it. So we're gonna have Dog of the Month on Friday, and then we'll have Dog of the Quarter on Saturday, man. Not only Dog of the Quarter, we will be voting on the show of the month. Show of the quarter. So y'all get those entries in for that, man. What else, man? I think that's about it, bro. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and man, yeah, if anybody trying to get that last little shot in for the Digital Dog Show, come on with it, man. Time is ticking. Hey, appreciate that, Casino, man.
Yeah, man. Kaz, welcome, bro. Kaz.
Hey.
Yeah, Bitwise, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's time to make another promotional video. And hey. Yeah, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you, PBK, for that share, man. Salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Oh, Big A, let's shut this thing down, man.
Okay.
I need to get back to these dogs, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Gotta get more serious about it, man. I've been loafing, man. I've been loafing. Get on the screen with y'all, man. Y'all know how we end the show, man. You know what it is. If y'all missed, man, catch the replay. It costs you nothing, man. If you didn't subscribe. If you didn't like, go back and hit the like button. If you ain't share this video, tell me if you're not sharing the videos, tell me what I need to do to get you to share the videos. Now, I'm not about to sell my soul for nobody because there ain't no amount of money or check worth that. But what I'm asking is, am I missing something? You know what I'm saying? Am I missing something? Or are you just a hater? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Big A, you couldn't have put that on the screen at a better time. You know what I'm saying? Is it me or is it you? You know what I'm saying? Is it me or is it you? You know,
Hey.
Tony, man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And like I said, bro, one of these mornings, man, I'm gonna just go live. Or I'm gonna go live on my other channel, but like up into the live of this, you can see my morning routine. I'm just had a phone in my hand, like and just show you, like, wake up. I've been sleeping on the couch, so I can't keep it outside because I'm fully housebreaking him. So I've been sleeping on the couch, so I can be there. You know what I mean? And I'll start extending the times where he's just in the living room by himself without me there. I got an indoor camera that I'll put out there, and I'll make the corrections like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is a very extreme process as far as like making sure that he is 100% dialed in before I leave him completely unattended in my home. But the goal is to do that because the further I can extend the times of them being unsupervised and trust them, the further I can push my program. Because my hands will be so tied up and just maintain it. Like, I'm gonna say this before we go. If you could go outside to your chain spots with your dogs, let them out the chain spot, send them to go do something, or go put them in a place so you can rake up and clean around the chain spot. Because like I don't know, my dogs bite rakes and they bite brooms and stuff like that, right? If you could just send your dog away, even if it was just to sit him away, and sit him down while you clean up and feed and water him so he's out the way, how much faster would your day be?
Luxury.
How much faster would your day be? How much faster would your day be when you go to a dog show? You know what I'm saying? You be like, look, man, get up in this crate. You don't got to pick him up. Hey, get up in this crate. Stay there. Close the crate. Lock him up. Okay, cool. How much faster would your day be if you could go to Tractor Supply or go to the vet clinic and just have the dog there? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, come here, sit, stay, boom. Other dogs going crazy, your dog there. That's all I'm saying, man. For those out that pray, please bow your heads with me. If you don't pray, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But thoughts. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
And then Big Ed, you got the song queued up for after I shut it down?
Or yeah, give me 2 seconds. You put me on the spot, man. Pressure.
Spot.
Pressure.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. Let's roll.
All right, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. So y'all end it with us, man. For the love of the dogs, for the love
of the game.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never moved for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.